I used to sleep with a bottle by the bed. Morning tasted like rust and regret. Barstool knew my name better than friends. Nights bled into days without amends. I pawned my ring to chase that fire, burned my bridges, fed the liar. Mama cried in a kitchen light, my brother stopped calling out of spite. I watched my father's photograph fade, turn grays to ash in the choices I made. And the woman who wore my last name true packed up her prayers and walked on through. But the night runs out when the truth shows up, and a man can drown or choose to get up. I broke the chains that drank my blood, washed my soul in an honest flood. I took one step, then another three. Now the road looks back and lets me be. I lost my years to a poison sea, but I'm standing here by the grace of God. I'm free. I swept a glass where I used to fall, paid the tabs that had chained my soul. Told the barkeep, sir, this is goodbye. Watched a hard man nod with a softer eye. Went to the house I left in the rain, spoke to the rooms that remembered her name. No wedding pictures on the wall, just nail scar lines where we once stood tall. I fixed the hinge on the groaning door, sat with my guilt on the kitchen floor. I felt a whisper in the quiet dust, stand up son and keep your trust. 'Cause a heart can heal when a man tells truth, and a prayer sounds different when it's proved. I broke the chains that drank my blood, washed my soul in an honest flood. I took one step, then another three. Now the road looks back and lets me be. I lost my years to a poison sea, but I'm standing here by the grace of God. I'm free. I met her again at the edge of town. No rings, no vows, just truth laid down. I said I broke what I couldn't replace. I'm not asking you back, just a little grace. She looked at the man I'd failed to be and said, I don't want you, but I'll set you free. Those words fell warm like rain in June. Mercy can bloom in a barren doom. I broke the chains that drank my blood, washed my soul in an honest flood. I took one step, then another three. Now the road looks back and lets me be. I lost my years to a poison sea, but I'm standing here by the grace of God. I'm free. And no bottles bed, no liar's crown, no more nights to drag me down. If sorrow calls, it won't own me. I'll walk on strong, clean and free. Let the past turn back to dust. I found a life that I can trust. I paid the price, but here I'll be, head high, heart steady. By the grace of God, I'm free.
He sat by the window, pen in his hand, wrinkled fingers shaking like a broken man. The ink ran dry, but the pain still bled for the words he wrote, but never said. He'd stare at the name on the folded page, A son he never held, never saw his face. Just silence in rooms that should have had cries, and letters he hid behind weary eyes. Each word a prayer, a wound, a dream of what could have been, what he might have seen. A little boy riding through the open fields, a laugh, a touch, a soul to heal. But he ran from love, ran from the truth, thought he was too broken to give it to youth. So he locked his past in a box of regret, stacked with letters that he never sent. He wrote of birthdays, of nights he wept, of songs he heard, of promises kept. He poured his soul in 1,000 lines, but they never crossed that fragile line. These are the words that never found a voice, tales of sorrow, silence, and choice. He wrote them all with shaking hands, a father's heart too proud to stand. But now these pages are all that remain of a man and his never spoken pain. He leaves them now not for tears or blame, but to say, son, I loved you just the same. Time wore him down like river to stone, a life half lived, mostly alone. The world forgot him, the seasons turned, but his soul still burned with what he earned. He'd picture a boy with the same sharp eyes, wondered if he looked at the same sky. He whispered prayers with a trembling breath before handing his soul to the arms of death. And in that box by the cedar bed lay everything he should have said, sealed in ink and sealed in pain, letters signed but never named. These are the words that never found a voice, tales of sorrow, silence, and choice. He wrote them all with shaking hands, a father's heart too proud to stand. But now these pages are all that remain of a man and his never spoken pain. He leaves them now not for tears or blame, but to say, son, I loved you just the same. And if that boy ever reads one day, the tears on paper will light the way. Through every line his father pleads, forgive the silence, please believe. These are the words that never found a voice, but now they rise above the noise. A truth too heavy to ever pretend. He loved the boy he never held right to the end.
I grew up in a quiet house where love was hard to see. where a man spoke with his shoulders, not with what he'd say to me. My father's hands were weathered stone, his silence carved in steel. He taught me life with broken roads and bread he had to kneel. I swore I'd never be like him, so cold, so distant, rough. I swore my kids would know my heart, I'd always give it enough. But time's a mirror made of truth that never lies for long. You can outrun 1,000 things, but not the place you're from. I spent my youth with restless hands. I left that small town floor, said I'd be nothing like that man who never asked for more. But time is cruel and life is hard, it tests the strongest will. And every time I failed, I heard his voice inside me still. The lines he drew became my path, though I had called them chains. And every scar I hated once now carries my own name. I used to think he failed at life, too quiet to be proud. But now I hear his wisdom in the storms I face right now. You never know a man until you walk his broken miles, until you fight to feed a home and learn the weight of trials. I swore I'd never be my father, but here I am, I hear his voice. And every lesson, every burden, and every hard and silent choice. He wasn't weak, he wasn't bitter, he bore the pain and built a life. Now I know strength's a quiet river, and he was right almost every time. Now I've got children of my own who think I hold the sky. They don't yet see the cracks inside or all the nights I cry. I tuck them in and say the words I never heard before. But sometimes silence finds my throat and I become him more. I wish that I could tell that man the things I understand, that love was carved in sacrifice, that only time unmasks. He built a life from honest sweat, a fortress made of bread. And now the things I ran from most are what I give instead. If love survives through quiet hearts, then I was loved each day. I was just too young to hear the words he could not say. I swore I'd never be my father, but now I wear his weathered hands. And though I tried to walk the distance, I finally know the man he was. He never spoke of love or glory, he simply chose to stay and fight. And now I see his silent story, and he was right almost every time. Quiet pride, then save a place beside that man. One day I'll walk inside, and I'll say things I never said, and he'll forgive my pride. And I'll thank him for the strength he hid so deep inside. I swore I'd never be my father, but life revealed a deeper truth. The greatest men don't beg for honor, they build it slowly, nail by nail, beneath the roof. move. Now if I ever find my purpose, let it be carved in sacrifice. And if my children judge me someday, let them find me quietly right. They tried to break the flame inside, but it burned beneath the ash and pride. Every scar became a spark, every loss lit up the dark. He walked through storms, through graves and years, through whiskey nights and salted tears. And though the cold had marked his face, there still was light that time couldn't erase. He buried dreams beneath the dust, watched love decay and turn to rust. But when the wind called out his name, he rose again through smoke and flame. The past still whispers you should fall, but the man stands taller than it all. For pain may steal what hearts rely, but not the fire that wouldn't die. You can't drown what was born to burn. Even ashes know how to return. There's a fire that wouldn't die, through the storms beneath the sky. Every heartbreak, every cry, fed the flame that learned to rise. And when the world said its goodbye, he became the fire that wouldn't die. He lost his love, he lost his youth. He faced the mirror and found the truth. The eyes that stared were tired and warm, but still they gleamed with something warm. He whispered low, I ain't through yet. Life's not done with this old regret. He took his pain and set it high, a torch for souls too scared to try. You can't drown what was born to burn. Even ashes know how to return. There's a fire that wouldn't die, through the storms beneath the sky. Every heartbreak, every cry, fed the flame that learned to rise. And when the world said its goodbye, he became the fire that wouldn't die. And maybe that's what living means, to walk through hell and chase your dreams, to lose it all and still defy the fate that tells you not to try. For somewhere deep where hope runs dry, still burns the fire that wouldn't die. There's a fire that wouldn't die, even time can't say goodbye. Through the years, through pains disguised, the flame survives, it still replies. And when his story lights the sky, they'll remember he was a fire that wouldn't die. He was a fire that wouldn't die. Telegram came on a Monday rain with ink that burned her hands. It said he died a hero's death fighting for foreign lands. She stared into the emptiness, the walls began to spin. 2 children sleeping down the hall, she had to breathe for them. The farm still needed tending, the bills still came to call. The nights were colder than before, the world had grown so small. She wore his coat to feel his ghost, the scent of him still near, and whispered to the midnight wind, I'll fight for us right here. She learned to wield a hammer, she learned to plow the field. She learned that tears can fall like rain and still refuse to yield. The neighbors whispered, poor young girl, but she just bowed her head. They never saw the strength it takes to rise from what's been dead. She fixed the fence, she baked the bread, she held the world in line. She buried grief beneath her work and called it doing fine. Her hands grew rough, her eyes grew deep, her laughter slow and warm. But even broken women bloom when courage keeps them warm. And when the stars look down on her, they see a soldier too. For war don't end with rifles, it begins in what we do. She's fighting her own war tonight, no medals, no parade inside, just 2 small hearts that call her name. Her husband gone, her soul aflame. Through every loss, through every scar, she stands her ground, the widow's war. The seasons pass like battlefields, her hair turned streaks of gray. Her children grew and left the house, but never walked away. They carried her in everything, the lessons and the pain. They built their lives from what she taught, that love outlasts the rain. And when they speak of heroes now, they never name the men. They say it's her who kept them fed and kept their hope from end. Her story's written not in blood, but in the strength she bore. The mother who still fights alone forever in her war. And though the world forgot his name, she never lost her own. She built a kingdom out of grief and ruled it all alone. She's fighting her own war tonight, no medals, no parade inside, just 2 small hearts that call her name. Her husband gone, her soul aflame. Through every loss, through every scar, she stands her ground, the widow's war. Church bells ring on Sunday dawn, her tears now shine like glass. She whispers to the morning sun, we made it through at last. And somewhere in the heavens light, a soldier hears her cry and knows the love he left behind will never truly die. She fought a war without a gun, raised 2 souls beneath one sun. No monument, no grand applause, just strength that silence draws. And when her heart can fight no more, they'll write her name beside his door. 2 hearts, 1 faith forevermore. The widow's war.
loves where the sunrise leans over fields of gold, where life is built by honest hands and quiet hearts of old. Her laughter feels like Sunday rain on thirsty summer land. She moves with grace I've never known, like mercy in her hand. She reads the sky like scriptures and trusts the falling rain. She sees the good in everything, even a man in chains. But I was forged in darker roads, where promises don't stay, and I still fight the kind of ghosts that never go away. She loves with patience, gentle eyes. She never asks for much. She'd rather hold a broken man than one afraid to trust. She told me I could stay with her, that I could heal in time. But men like me weren't born for peace. We bleed between the lines. I carry storms I never chose, scars no one else can see, a past that claws my soul at night and won't let go of me. I wish that I could be her home, her shelter from the rain. But I still walk with wounded steps through unforgiven pain. Love ain't a gift you give someone when you're still burning down. A broken man with shaking hands can't help her build a crown. She deserves a better man than me, someone stronger, someone free, a man who ain't had war inside, who knows how to stay and not just try. She needs a heart that doesn't bleed. Yeah, she deserves a better man than me. My face and wiped my tears the night I said goodbye. She didn't beg or break me down, she only asked me why. I told her she was made for love, that time won't tear apart. And I was just a tired soul with too much broken heart. I'd only dim the light in her, I'd only make her fall, and I would rather walk away than watch her lose it all. So I will love her from afar and let her spirit be, 'cause love is sometimes letting go, even if it cripples me. If hurting now means saving her from who I'll always be, then I will carry every wound and let her soul run free. She deserves a better man than me, someone stronger, someone free, a man who ain't had war inside, who knows how to stay and not just try. She needs a heart that doesn't bleed. Yeah, she deserves a better man than me. Somewhere down the line, when I rebuild my soul, when time has carved a steady heart and made the broken whole, maybe then I'll find the road that leads back to her light. But until then I'll walk alone and face my storms each night. She deserves a better man than me, so
I've become who I must be. I face the fire, I pay the price. I bleed my demons into ice. And if the Lord allows someday, I'll earn the right to finally say, I am the man you prayed I'd be. But until then, you deserve more than me. I walked away from that rusted out trailer with a bottle in my hand and the devil in my ear. My shadow was long, my soul was thin. Every mile I drove was a mile deeper in sin. I burned through jobs, I burned through friends, lost in a fight I didn't know how to end. Till one night I stood by the river in silence and saw my reflection beg me for repentance. I dug a grave with my own two hands under the moon in that wasted land. Tossed in a picture, a flask and my name, covered it up like burying shame. The wind cried loud, the trees stood still, as if the world paused for a man with a will. When I rose, I wasn't the same. Left the lies, the poison and the pain. I ain't born again by some preacher's song, but I burned the chains that held me wrong. This ain't a prayer, it's a reckoning cry for the man who chose to live, not die. The man I buried was me, in the dirt where I used to bleed. Left behind the ghosts and the blame. Rose up strong with a brand new name. You can haunt your past to break it free, but the man I buried was me. Now I drive with a purpose, hands on the wheel. Got scars on my knuckles, but they help me heal. Found love in the arms of a woman who sees the man I became, not the man on his knees. I teach my boy to stand like a stone, tell my girl she'll never walk alone. This is my vow, this is my creed, to rise each day and plant good seed. I ain't perfect, but I'm proud to fight for a quiet home and honest light. I walk through rooms where echoes die, where broken words were left to lie. The weight of things I never said, like stones that press upon my chest. I wore my smile, a painted mask, but silence cut with every task. The louder world, it passed me by while I was chained, too scared to cry. The nights grew long, the walls grew cold. I hid my truths, I hid my soul. A prison built with quiet hands, no bars, no locks, just shifting sands. But silence screams when left too long. It bends the weak, it breaks the strong. And in that dark, I heard a call. Your voice is stronger than these walls. The truth's a fire, it will not rest. It burns the chains across my chest. Break the chains of silence, let me breathe. Tear the walls that always sheltered me. No more hiding in the shadows deep. I'll speak the truth my soul must keep. Every scar, every buried song deserves a place where it belongs. Break the chains of silence, set me free, and let the world hear all of me. I see the faces, I see the eyes of those who live with muffled cries. Their stories locked, their voices numb, afraid to speak of what they've done. But I will stand, I'll bear the flame, I'll shout the words, I'll take the blame. For silence kills, but truth revives. It breathes the soul, it keeps us alive. The truth's a fire, it will not rest. It burns the chains across my chest. Break the chains of silence, let me breathe. Tear the walls that always sheltered me. No more hiding in the shadows deep. I'll speak the truth my soul must keep. Every scar, every buried song deserves a place where it belongs. the chains of silence, let me breathe. Tear the walls that always sheltered me. No more hiding in the shadows deep. I'll speak the truth my soul must keep. Every scar, every buried song deserves a place where it belongs. Break the chains of silence, set me free, and let the world hear all of me. My father's hands were carved in stone. His sweat and blood became my home. He built a life with broken tools. He taught me truths no book in schools. And when he fell, the torch was mine, a burning flame through blood and time. I learned that heirs don't only take, they build anew with what they made. The fields he plowed, the scars he bore, they whisper still, they teach me more. A name is not a crown to wear, it's weight and fire, it's love and care. And every step beneath this sky, I hear his voice, I can't deny. The legacy is not for show, it's in the seeds I choose to grow. It's not the gold, it's not the land, it's what you carry in your hand. The weight of the inheritance, it cuts, it heals, it makes no sense. It breaks you down, it lifts you high. It is the blood that doesn't die. To wear the name is not enough. You must be true, you must be tough. The weight of the inheritance, I'll turn to honor, not to dust. I see his eyes inside the glass, a shadowed truth, a tethered past. But I will not just guard the flame, I'll build it brighter in his name. For every son must find his way to carve tomorrow from yesterday. And though the burden bends my back, I'll walk with pride along the track. It's not the gold, it's not the land, it's what you carry in your hand. The weight of the inheritance, it cuts, it heals, it makes no sense. It breaks you down, it lifts you high. It is the blood that doesn't die. To wear the name is not enough. You must be true, you must be tough. The weight of the inheritance, I'll turn to honor, not to dust. Children hear my song, they'll know the place where they belong. For legacy is not the chains, it is the fire that still remains. The weight of the inheritance, it cuts, it heals, it makes no sense. It breaks you down, it lifts you high. It is the blood that doesn't die. To wear the name is not enough. You must be true, you must be tough. The weight of the inheritance, I'll turn to honor, not to dust. Yes, I'll turn to honor, not to dust. There was a time the waters flowed through fields of green, through hearts of gold. It sang of life, it sang of dreams, a restless song, a timeless stream. But now the bed lies cracked and bare, a silent wound, a heavy prayer. The river's gone, the song has died, and left an emptiness inside. I've walked the stones, I've touched the dust, I've felt the weight of broken trust. The sky looks down, the earth won't speak, the silence cuts, the spirit's weak. But somewhere deep a voice remains, a whisper calling through the pain. Though rivers dry, though hope is thin, the water waits to rise again. For even deserts bloom with rain, and broken hearts can heal from pain. When the river dries, the soul must fight to call the storm, to find the light. For though the bed is cracked and bare, the water lives, it's always there. When the river dries, you learn to rise. The hardest truth a man can know is sometimes strength is born from woe. For rivers teach, they rise, they fall, but still they run, they give their all. And though my spirit feels undone, I'll wait for dawn, I'll face the sun. For courage flows where fear denies, and life returns when rivers rise. For even deserts bloom with rain, and broken hearts can heal from pain. When the river dries, the soul must fight to call the storm, to find the light. But though the
thunder fall, let floods come rushing through it all. For even rivers lost in sand can find their course, can heal the land. When the river dries, the soul must fight to call the storm, to find the light. For though the bed is cracked and bare, the water lives, it's always there. When the river dries, you learn to ride. Yes, when the river dries, you learn to rise. Clock in time, same gray sky, concrete dreams pass me by. Hands are blistered, back is sore, but I keep knocking on hope's old door. Strangers stare, no one waves. I trade my time for tiny pay. They don't see the man I was, just another ghost on a crowded bus. No porch light here, no Sunday grace, just cold eyes and a faster pace. These streets don't know my name, they don't ask where I came. I'm just noise in a neon flame, still dreaming of that old dirt lane. And though I'm stuck in this game, these streets don't know my name. My mama's voice calls in my head while I fold clothes and mop the steps. But I won't quit, I won't let go, 'cause I still got a flame that glows. I wasn't born for suits and ties, but I'm not here to run and hide. These streets don't know my name, they don't ask where I came. I'm just noise in the neon flame, still dreaming of that old dirt lane. And though I'm stuck in this game, these streets don't know my name. These streets don't know my name, but every paycheck I bring back builds a bridge to my way back. One day I'll leave this cage of stone to hold my kids on my porch at home. These streets won't know I'm gone, but I'll be where I belong, with fields to work and prayers to say, and someone calling me by name. I'll trade this noise for wind and rain. These streets don't know my name. I gave you my fire, I gave you
my name, but love can be prison, dressed up as flame. Every kiss was a key I thought I found, but the chains grew tighter, pulling me down. You spoke of forever in the dead of night, but forever turned into a binding fight. I tried to run, I tried to part, but I'm still trapped inside your heart. Walls are painted with the lies we told. Each touch was tender, but it turned too cold. I see your face in every glass of wine. I hear your voice through the borderline. I've carried scars that don't fade with time, each one carved like a guilty rhyme. I thought I was free, but I can't restart. I'm still trapped inside your heart. I can't break loose, I can't escape. Your love's a prison I can't reshape. Trapped in your heart, like a ghost in the dark. Every beat pulls me near, every tear keeps me here. No chains, no bars, no guard, still I'm trapped in your heart. I've seen the sun, but I crave the rain. I've kissed your lips, but I taste the pain. I drive the roads, but they circle back to the empty bed where your shadow's black. I try to forget, but the nights don't lie. I burn with love and I don't know why. It's a cruel devotion, a deadly art, to be trapped inside your heart. Even freedom feels like loss when your love's the chain I cross. Trapped in your heart, like a ghost in the dark. Every beat pulls me near, every tear keeps me here. No chains, no bars, no guard, still I'm trapped in your heart. If I could choose, I'd walk away, but some prisons beg you to stay. And even if it tears me apart, I'd rather die. Trapped in your heart, where the pain and the fire start. Every beat is a brand, every word a demand. No change, no bars, no guard, still I'm trapped in your heart. Forever bound, never apart. I'm still trapped in your heart. by the open door, the jacket you wore when you said no more, the cuffs are torn, the sleeves still smell, the smoke and rain and sweet farewell. I couldn't hang it on the wall, can't bury what I still recall. It's more than cloth, it's what we were, a ghost that still wears her. Light flickers, time stands still. That jacket knows what I can't kill. It watched me drink, it watched me pray, it watched my heart decay that day. No cross to mark, no bell was rung, just that jacket I never hung. And every dawn the silence stings, it's still holding on to things. Maybe love don't die, it hides in the seams between what's real and what we dream. So I left it there where her shadow falls like a monument on these old wood walls. Some nights I swear it breathes her name like a candle flicker in the flame. I never hung it, I never tried. It's where our love refused to die. I tried to move, I tried to heal, but some things time just can't conceal. The scent of rain, the echo's tune, the ghosts that dance beneath the moon. It's not the cloth that breaks my chest, it's knowing I lost what loved me best. And still that coat keeps watch unsung, the jacket I never hung. Maybe love don't die, it hides in the seams between what's real and what we dream. So I left it there where her shadow falls like a monument on these old wood walls. Some nights I swear it breathes her name like a candle flicker in the flame. I never hung it, I never tried. It's where our love refused to die. To say goodbye, but tonight I'll let it stay right where her memory lay. So I left it there where her shadow falls like a monument on these old wood walls. Some nights I swear it breathes her name like a candle flicker in the flame. I never hung it, I never tried. It's where our love refused to die.
The highway hums beneath my wheels. The night reveals what daylight seals. The faces come, the voices stay, of all I lost along the way. I hear their whispers in the wind, the ones I love, the ones I send. They're not here to drag me down, but to remind I'm still around.
The empty bars, the motel lights, the sleepless hours, the endless nights. Their shadows right beside my frame. They call my blood, they call my name. I thought they'd haunt, I thought they'd bind, but ghosts saw proof I stayed alive. They walk with me, they mark the load, these silent ghosts upon the road. They're not the chains that pull me low, they're just the signs of where I've grown. Ghosts of the road, they ride with me still, through fire and storm, through hunger and will. Not here to harm, not here to fight, but proof I've lived through endless nights. Ghosts of the road, they whisper I've survived. At dawn I see the fading mist, 1,000 hands I thought I'd missed. And though their eyes are pale and gone, their strength still drives me to go on. For every scar, for every pain has carved my soul, has etched my name. And as I walk this heavy load, I bless the ghosts upon the road. They're not the chains that pull me low, they're just the signs of where I've grown. Ghosts of the road, they ride with me still, through fire and storm, through hunger and will. Not here to harm, not here to fight, but proof I've lived through endless nights. Ghosts of the road, they whisper I've And when the night is black and cold, they give me strength, they make me bold. For ghosts don't haunt, they do not fade, they are the proof of what was made. Ghosts of the road, they ride with me still, through fire and storm, through hunger and will. Not here to harm, not here to fight, but proof I've lived through endless nights. Ghosts of the road, they whisper I've survived. Yes, ghosts of the road, they tell me I'm alive. I turned the key and heard that call, same old sound when the road feels rough. The dawn was cold, the sky was gray, another promise slipped away. The seat beside me still half torn, like the life I've carried, tired and worn. I cursed the past beneath my breath, chasing life and running from death. That truck seen fights and love and tears, it's carried hope through all my years. She rode right there, her hand in mine, back when the sun could always shine. Now it's rust and smoke and oil and dust, a rolling tomb of what I trust. The more I turn, the less it starts, like the echo of my broken heart. Some engines die when the soul runs dry. You can't fix a man who won't play its part like it knows the truth inside my heart. Some engines die when the soul runs dry. You can't fix a man who won't try. The truck wouldn't start, but maybe that's fine. Maybe the road ahead ain't mine. Sometimes the Lord shuts down the wheels so you can face what the silence reveals. It's not the spark, it's not the part, it's the weight of a weary heart. So I sat there still under a dying moon. The night birds sang an old sad tune, and I whispered, Lord, if you know best, then maybe this truck just needs to rest. The truck wouldn't start, but maybe that's grace, a way to stop this endless chase. Maybe the road was never far, it's right here where the broken are. It's not the spark, it's not the